So Nickelodeon All Stars has come out, and just like I said before, when we were talking about KOF, people are saying that, hey man, it's having some issues. Just like when Melty Blood came out, there were some things that people were saying about the game that they really didn't care for it too much. One thing that we're seeing with this game is just it's very, very fast paced, but a lot of people are having problems with the online. There is some infinites. There are some wonky situations. One thing one guy said is there's not a lot of counterplay. That there are a lot of situations where somebody knows what they're doing. If they touch you, you're dead. That's the fat lady has started singing. So there's been a lot of issues. One guy wrote out a good list of saying that he's had problems with the online, the lobbies. You have to actually add people on Steam and stuff like that if you want to actually play them in the game. The pacing is wonky. There are multiple characters that you can stall with. So many infinites, not a lot of counterplay. So there's people that have things that they're saying with the game that they're seeing that they don't like. And we've seen counselors. I mean, if you have a Twitter and can just see, there people have been putting a lot of clips from Nick All Stars that their game is just looking wonky. So starting with you, Mr. Game and Live, tell us what Nike has allowed you to say about this game. So
well, first off, I say if Nike want to come throw a sponsorship, I'm definitely not in the mood to turn that down right now. But man, Nick All Stars, man, it's a game, but first off, it's $50. That's our first mistake.
Okay.
It's $50, and so the thing is, there's games out here that are far better, that are half the price. But again, as I mentioned before, we were talking about this. It's like recognition, character recognition. Like that's sometimes what sells games. And even if the game is not that great, and I'm not saying that Nick All Stars is a terrible game because I haven't played it yet, but it doesn't look the best. Let's be honest. Like you can just look at the game and tell it doesn't look the best. And of course, it was developed by a smaller team or whatever. So you have to keep those things in mind. But a game by the name of Punch Planet, I spent $20 on this game and put like 100 hours in it within a month. So
does it have Powder Toast Man in it?
You don't need Powder Toast Man.
So you saying no, it don't?
No.
All right, throw it away.
It's 10 times better. The production is better. The music is fire. The characters are pretty unique. The combat system is there. The mechanics are there. It's got combos. So I don't know. I just feel like, a game like this, I know they want to make their money, but I honestly feel like this game should have been max $40, but probably for sure should have been $30. That way you probably would have gotten more sales because people would have been more likely to take a risk and say, hey, well, it's only $30. It's half the price of a regular game. So let me go ahead and try this out, right? And like we talked about last week with Melty Blood, the Steam issues. It's just like I said on that episode of Input Output, PCs that seem to have issues with games when they first came out, and it just seemed like that's the nature of the beast. Every time a game comes out on PC, it has issues, and I don't know if a lot of these issues are persistent on the other consoles, but I mean, even besides that, the game still just doesn't look like it's that polished, And I mean, the games look broken, even from the character breakdowns, like characters were doing something like that looks kind of broken. I mean, you got characters just getting comboed to death, like, well, fight, round one, fight, KO, like just dead. And some of that stuff looks, I think, is untechable. So I think I've seen like a Sandy Infinite where she just like jabs you to death. I from what I saw in the comments, I'm not sure, but I heard that it was you could take out of the first jab or second jab or something like that. So I don't know if it's like a true infinite. Maybe if you get caught in it, it is. But if you can stop it. So I don't know. But yeah, I've seen Leonardo, Michelangelo were just running people off the stage. Just Aang just out here, just being the avatar, just running people off stage. It's just like, I mean, the game is. I'll say this is the type of game that you get if you got friends that want to play it, and you have a guaranteed pool of people to play with. But just me looking at just buying it just off the whim, like want to try it. I don't know. I just, like I said, I've said before, like there's much better to me. There's much better Smash clone type games than this that are already out. Some are free and some are much cheaper. Brawl Out, Rushdown Revolt, Brawlhalla, much better games in my opinion. Production is much better, presentation, and they get no play. So I kind of hope that I hope this is a lesson of recognition is not always equal a good game. I don't care if you have an IP or something behind the game, it doesn't make it good. I don't care if you can have the Justice League, I don't know, somebody, anything that's popular. You can put Johnny Quest, the Power Ranger behind somebody if the game is not good, just because you recognize them doesn't make it good. So I don't know, it is what it is, man. Nick All Stars for the win, man. Hey.
Haterade. Go ahead, Eddie.
I knew it. I knew it the whole time. Didn't I say? I knew it. I told you. I said that game was not going to be great. It's like, all right, I'm not going to say that it's bad, but it's definitely not what everybody, like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody was super excited for it, and it's kind of like it has all this crazy jank coming on, and it doesn't. I mean, it's exactly what you would expect from a game. I'm not trying to throw any shade, but it's exactly what I would expect from a game made by Nickelodeon. Like, that's pretty much how I feel about it. Like, that's exactly how I was saying this earlier. Like, Nickelodeon All Star Brawl looks like a game that, to me, it's even just in presentation alone, like the kind of game that they would give to you with a with a meal at like, you know, like if you bought the Burger King, here you go, here's your complimentary copy of Nickelodeon All Star Brawl. Oh, thanks, that's awesome. So
with a $2 burger.
Listen, man, I'm telling you, man. I'm just saying, on presentation alone, that's what it looks like. But then we have all this crazy jank in the game. I'm not saying that it's like it can't be fixed or it's like horrible, but it's definitely, if you're somebody who came into the game expecting, I don't know, like any kind of competitive like thing, like, oh man, this is going to be like the new hotness, and then you get like comboed to death by Sandy in the corner, you're going to be sadly, like, you're going to be very disappointed. And one of the things about it is that like this game is going to be played by 80% casual people, I think, and a lot of people are like one of my buddies was saying before, he's like, they're gonna go online, being like, I just want to play Reptar. I just want to play the game as Reptar. And then you play somebody, like you get that one person who's been no lifing it in the game since the beginning, and they've been playing Cat Dog, and they're just gonna ruin your life. You're gonna be like, oh God, I can't believe this is happening to me. like I'm telling you, man, like you're gonna have mad people all over the world looking like Stu making chocolate pudding early in the morning for Angelica. Stu, what are you doing? Making chocolate pudding. Because I've lost control of my life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it's going to be like for so many people, especially if you come in with your hopes and expectations a little bit too high for this game. So what I want to say is temper your expectations. Like, honestly, like, you got to temper your expectations for this game. It's definitely, I would say in a lot of cases, it's more closer, it seems like, to what they were trying to do with like Smash Brothers when they wanted to make a party game, you know, that was less competitive and more just about having fun. It's definitely, at this point in time, it doesn't seem like it's like a game that you would play like, oh man, like I'm gonna, like, you know, be the very best. We're going to Evo, man. Like, you know, like I just don't see it, man. I'm trying very hard right now, and I couldn't see Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl at Evo. And if it is, it's probably going to be in the bathroom right next to Melty Blood. So like, I'm just yeah. I'm telling you, bro, they're going to be
separate stalls.
Yeah, they're going to be in separate stalls. You're going to have to knock on the door like, is this Melty Blood? Oh, no, sorry, man. I'm sorry. Like, this is Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Yeah, Melty Blood's next door, bro. Like, go over one. So, yeah, man, I think I'm not going to say that it's like a bad game, but it's definitely, if you're looking for a competitive or super competitive game where things are kind of more balanced, this is not the game for you.
Bro, what are we even talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't even a discussion. You know what I'm saying? Let me just go through the roster. Cat Dog, Danny Phantom, Helga Pataki, Invader Zim, Ren and Stimpy, Powdered Toast Man, Reptar, all right, SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy Cheeks, Leonardo, Michelangelo, Shredder's supposed to be coming to the game. Smashing is in the game. The guy, you know who that is. And then Garfield, the legend, the one and only Lasagna Slayer, is coming to Nickelodeon All Star. What else do I need to say? There's how can you did you just hear the characters I named off? You know what I'm saying? I hear Mr. Gamerlift's point about character recognition don't matter. He ain't named the characters that's in the game though. He just said a general statement. Everybody know you trying to play as Danny Phantom, bro. Stop playing. Even if the online has a problem, you act like it ain't an offline mode. You know you want to play the game still. Stop playing, bro. You go put up with it. I don't even know why this is a conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the game legendary off the rip. And you don't even know who else coming in the DLC. They probably go if they put Timmy Turner in with the Fairly Odd Parents, it's automatically up there with Capcom versus SNK 2. Third Strike, you know what I'm saying? All those games, Melee, they put him in the game, it's automatically up. I don't even know why we having this discussion. Ain't nothing else I gotta say, man. Somebody else got some type of lie they trying to throw around. Cause I just spoke the truth. All you gotta do is say the character list. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real, man. You know, that's the least we can do is keep it real. So, you know what I'm saying? Helga Pataki, bro. You know, when you first saw her call Hey on a Football Head, you was like, man, I'm trying to play her in the game. Be honest. Just be honest about it. We ain't gotta lie. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta go what the crowd's saying just because it's infinite and it's hard for you to get on the stage. So what? Get good. Get good. Go ahead, man. I ain't got nothing else to say.
You know this guy?
What this is actually like
I
never met the man
also
before in my
tells you a
life.
lot about this game. They didn't even put the main protagonist from the game. They put his hating crush in the game instead of him. That's crazy. I just realized that they didn't even put the character that is the show is
He's
about.
still getting polished out, man. Him and Gerald, man. When they get in the game, man, look, like I ain't gotta explain nothing. Y'all want to hate, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I'm telling you, it's so bad.
That's what some people gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's so bad. Yo, that was so crazy. You got your kids in the background like protesting that, bro. Like, are you kidding me? Like,
what you mean? They playing Reptar, bro? What you talking about? This a Nickelodeon All Stars household, bro. We ain't going for it.
They probably yelling because the game not
they
working.
in the back trying to tell me what to say to y'all. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all live though. You know.
Yeah, the game crashed. That's what they say.
And they ain't getting mad talking about they want to. I will stop playing because it crashed. No, boot it back up. Reptar in it.